Hi and welcome. I am just setting up. It's the middle of the night and I didn't really want to edit video or anything, but I had a project I was thinking about. I've got some transparencies here and I've got some athletic tape. This is just the stuff you can get from the dollar store. And I decided I was going to make some decorative tape for gift wrapping. So I'm taking a piece of this transparency out because I want to just put some tape down because this is the surface I'm going to work on. So let me get a few layers down here. Oops, not getting an even tear, so I got to go back and fix that. Hope everybody's doing okay. I'm having one of those sleepless nights, so thought I might as well get productive and make something. You know, like we do. Okay. Sometimes when your tape gets a little bit older or bunched up on the edges, this has been laying around my studio for a while, so it's not the best tape I've ever seen, but it'll work for what I'm going to show you here. Get that off the edge where it's torn. And I probably should have scooted that up a little bit. So next, I want to get some paint. Yeah, and my internet is still squirrely because they haven't come out to fix it. So if I bug in and out of here, I'm sorry, guys. My cable was down from the winds the other day and kind of a hot mess here. So I'm going to start with some blue, I think. And that's a little bit too dusky. Something a little bit brighter than that. So I'm just going to take an extra gel plate. Got one right over here. And use that for my palette. Get a brayer and some of this blue paint. Get a little bit of this one and a little bit of, better shake that up. These are paper artsy, so they're kind of chalky paints. So it's a good chalk paint to do other things with. So let me just use my brayer. Get some of that rolled on. That's kind of a squeaky brayer, isn't it? While I'm at this, I've got this paint out. Let me grab a tag or two. Because if we're gift wrapping, you know, you probably need a few tags to go with that. So if there's anything wet on here, I'm just gonna mop that to start with, because the stuff on the acetate is gonna still be wet. And then I can also add a little bit with the brayer. Use this paint up a bit. Okay, and then let's go to our little bit deeper blue. I've got some fun holiday stamps. I was sorting out some stamps. Should have cleaned this brayer, huh? It's not a good brayer. It's got black on it. Oh, I tell you. See there? It's pulling that black right off of there. So, let me grab a different brayer. Need to clean my tools. So many jobs to do here. All right, let me try this again, see if I can lighten that up. And we got a little more paint here, so let's get some of this on here too. And I've still got paint on my plate. So let's just print that with a tag. And I'm going to roll that paint off of my brayer. Oh, and that had some other colors on it too, so that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, because there was stuff left on there from the other day when I was painting. Okay, so now we've got a background started. Just gonna hit that a little bit. I want to add, I've got some of these cute stamps. These are from Endless Creations. I've collected a lot of little teeny tiny stamps over the years. Things like this. Here's a little teeny tiny Merry Christmas. So I've got some small stamp blocks. And let's just mount up some of these teeny tinies and use them on here. So there's our, should put it on this side, or I can line it straight. There's our, oh, this one's never been used. I got to take the paper off the back. When you get these, they come with the foam mounting, and then you have to pull the stuff from the back side. I'm going to pull this up on my phone so I can see it. YouTube. And Okay, so now I can see the chat in case somebody comes in here. Okay, so got that one mounted. I'm going to get these little snowmen on here. Got two different ones. They go opposite directions. If I can get it out of the package. There we go. Kind of got stuck in there. All right, so we got our two snowmen. A Merry Christmas. Got some words. I found this little set. It says Very Merry. This is an old Stampin' Up set. And I'm going to get out the Very Merry. And there's this little, and I think we got enough here to get. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is just start with some archival ink. And I've got a cobalt blue here. I wonder if I've got a better. Let me look in my stash of stuff down below decks here. Oh, look at there. There's some more snowflakes. And just digging through my pile of stamps under my desk. Because I have a little bucket with some stuff in it. Pull this out and dig a little bit. A lot of my handmade ones are in here. There's a poinsettia one that we could probably use on the tags. So I should pull that out. Or holly. I guess it's not a poinsettia, it's holly. Ugh. Boy, you can tell it's the middle of the night, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. So we'll just roll with what we've got here. I've got a stamp. It's got some text on it. So I think I want some of that just random in the background here. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough for effect. And as long as I've got this snowflake and this blue out, let's do a few of those too. Yeah, like that. All right, and What other colors do I want? Probably should get some kind of white. Here I've got some stays on white. Let's see if it's still wet. Stuff dries out really fast. Let me see if I can do these little dots with the stays on. Yeah, they're not doing much of anything. I need to re-ink. And this is constant with this. So I'm not going to put a whole lot out. Just enough to do what I'm doing here. Get a card. Or something. Here, I've got a palette knife. And just put that in with the palette knife. Hey, I see somebody's joining me. Maybe you're on TV? I don't know. Good morning. Okay, so yeah, that's better. Now you can see it. Looks like little snowflakes. All right, white stays on. And what else do I want? I want I'm going to get those snowmen down there. I think. Should I put snowmen on this or should I just do words? What do you guys think? Maybe we'll do another one a little bit darker with the snowmen. Let's do I don't think I want black. I think I want to go with a color. Let's go with black cherry. Yeah, that should be bright and pretty. Let's do black cherry and let's do Very Merry. And clean that stamp off and let's get a silver maybe. Silver or gold? Silver or gold? Not sure. I've got a Brilliance and I've got let's see. I've got a Hero Art Shadow Silver. Seems pretty dry. I need to ink that one. Okay, so that's not a good choice. The Delicata is a little bit juicier. Okay, so we'll use the use the Delicata. And I've got this little teeny tiny Merry Christmas. Let me see how it stamps. Oh, you really can't see that. Okay, so let's just do little teeny tiny silver snowflakes, I guess. And I do like the red. So let's get a little bit bolder font. And let's do this Fa La La. Okay, so that's my first set of decorative tapes. Let me pull this up so you can see it a little bit better. I'm just going to wrap those around the back so I can peel them off later and use them. You guys see that? Those are kind of cute. So let's do the other end in a different color. Let's go towards the purples. Got these colors here. Do I have any pink to go with that? Bet I do. Oh yeah, look at this. I've got lovely colors here. Paper artsy. So let's do some of these, right? Where did I put the tape? There it is. All right, so we got tape going down. And yeah, you can see that. Okay. Just checking my camera here. So you see, you can make your own decorative tape in a short period of time to wrap your packages or put on your journal pages. You know, I know people are making the Advent journals or calendars or all of that kind of stuff, and these are kind of fun to have to do that with. It's just another piece of collage material, right? Okay, so now I've got that. Let me start with the darkest. This is called Grape. Put a little bit of that out. Get my brayer. I've got this, remember, I've gel plate. I'm just gonna My connection is not having a good time. You really need to send a tech out here. Just saying. Okay, so I'm just gonna, some of this might fall over on that other one because I got them pretty close together here, but that's all right. Let me put that. I'm gonna get this all over the place. What was I using? I was using this self-leveling gel to seal some canvases with that I'm gifting for the holidays. I got it all over the place, so I've got rags with goo on them. And let's go to the next lightest. Really like the chalky effect of these paper artsy paints. Now I can get clear up to the top and I won't feel like I'm making a mess all over my desk. Okay, let's add a little bit of pink. Just a dab. I should have shaken that better. Yeah, see, it's not blending that well. Okay. I just want to get some layers. I think I have, yes, I do. I have some stencils with, let's get back to our tags for cleanup. Let's clean up some of this stuff. And use up all of our paint. Okay, so let me pull, I think those Tim Holtz ones had a really cool star. Oh, there's a cool sweater one. That would be fun on one of those tags, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it would. There's some holly. That would be good. All right, I just need to pull some of these off to use because they're too good not to use at this time of year. So we'll get the holly bough. And the sweater. And what else did I see? Probably clear down on the bottom, right? Okay. These are in no particular order. I just have them on a ring so I can hang them up here beside my desk and find what I want when I want it. Okay, so here's a cool star. So let's use those. And I can put these back on the ring and get them out of my way. Get them off my desk. I should have some holiday music playing, but I don't. Okay, so let's start with this star. And is that dry enough? Not quite. Okay, and let's get a nice, here's a mustard pickle, it says. Okay, mustard pickle. So let's get a little of that out. And I want to, I don't know, do I have there's a sponge. And I get a tool to put it on. Roll this out a little bit. And pick it up with my sponge tool. And let's get some stars on here. Oh, this stinking internet. I don't know how much of this interruption I can take. All right, let's see what we have. Yeah, it's just a real faint little star print on there. Let me get over on this side. I think I've got enough. Might need a little bit more. You know what? We can put a few stars on that other one too. Why not? Just add a few here and there. But I think they're going to need to be a little bit darker for this one. Let me add a little bit of iridescent gold. Come on. Get some gold. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yep. Actually, I think I'm going to add some gold to this too because it's a little bit brighter. Those other stars can just be in the background. Okay. I think I'm liking that. It's always one little spot that you miss, right? One little spot. There we go. All right. So we've got stars. We've got purple. What do I want to do next? Next, we probably need the words, right? So let me come back to my tags. Put a little bit of this. Got a little bit of this golden yellow left. So let's just grab what we can off of the gel plate and pull some prints. Shimmer on there is kind of cool. We'll go opposite corners. Yeah, those are coming along. How's this one looking? This one needs a little help. Yeah, that's better. Right, so there's the backgrounds on those tags so far. Hi, Brenda. How are you? Hope you're having a good morning. All right, so now I've got that. Let's do some words on this one too. What did I do with that stamp that had the words? Here we go. Let's go back to a deep purple. This is petunia. I don't know where the edge of my paper is. That's upside down. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm just randomly getting some text on there. Okay. And that might be kind of cool with the, wonder if I can get away with that. It's kind of a big open stencil. I was really hoping more for something I could stamp. Where's my little snowmen? Here they are. Or maybe I want to go back to the, see if this Brilliance Gold is gonna work for me. Seems like I need to re-ink everything. Yeah, it's kind of working. You know what would be fun on this would be some trees. I wonder if I have some small. Oh, let me look real quick. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Not as small as I would hope for, but I might get away with some of this. Got some of these trees from Art Impressions, and I've also got this from Stampscapes. Yeah. So let me pull some trees out. That's a lot bigger looking. No, that's not the right one. Is it in here? Did I not put it back? Probably didn't put it back in the right case. Okay. But I could use the very top of that one. Or it could be I stuck it in one of these other ones. That might work. Okay. Whoops. Timber. Let's look at these. These are really tiny little stamps, aren't they? Pretty cool. Oh, look at that. That is so cute. There's that. I wonder if that light would show up on there. Sure does. Ha ha ha. So I'm just kind of folding that over and inking it so I can get an impression. Yeah, not bad. And see, the tip of this is really fine too. Hey, how you doing? So I'm gonna come up through here and add that. I guess it's about your time of day, isn't it, Archana? Yeah, It's early morning for me. Okay, so enough with the trees already. Let's do, what do I want to do for a contrast with that? Let's do an orange, orangey red. What do I have? I have a carnation. Might be a little bit too wild. I don't know. Poppy, maybe? Yeah. Let's try poppy. Let's try poppy. And what did I do with those word ones? I know they're here. Well, here's spot. Yeah, that works. So let me get this up where you can see it. So I got two different tapes now. And what you can do is come back. Now this is not real dry, so I don't recommend this until it's dry, but you can come back then with a pen. You can use like a white gel pen or this one, and you can add, like things into your trees. If you want to make them a little more bushy, you can take a white gel and you can play with your stars and give them a little more definition. Just going around a few. You don't have to do them all. But it just, brings them out a little bit on the page if you define them like that. Same thing down here, on these others. If I want to add some line work. Easy peasy. Something you can sit in the easy chair and do. But I think I'll let these dry a little bit more before I do much more of that on here. You can also take your pen then and, do things like some little starbursts of your own. So those are fun. And then, remember, these are the tags I was doing for cleanup with just the paint that was left over from the tape. And so, like, if you've got gifts that you need to wrap, you can use that tape to wrap your gift, and then you can use these tags because they'll have the same coloration on the tag. And here's my hand carved holly. So if I wanted to do a holly, let's see, what do I have here? I could actually emboss that. Let me see if I've got a green that'll work on here. If this doesn't work, then we'll try embossing it. I'm just going to ink this up with some archival. to make sure that my stamp is good and wet before I stamp it down. And I should put a stamp pad behind it, wherever it is, but I don't know where it is at the moment, to give it a little bit of cushion. So since I don't know where it is at the moment, we'll just put it on a gel plate because that has cushion. And I'll stamp my holly. This is another DIY because this is a hand carved, and if you want to see more hand carving, I've got some other videos out there on carving stamps. But there's my holly that I carved, and then here's these are the berries. So let me see if I can do this without getting it all over myself. Let's get some red geranium. Add some berries onto our holly here. And so there's that much on our tag. $4.30. Yeah. It's well, it's actually 5 o'clock now. Okay, so, and then here again, you can use your pen, make sure that your ink and paint is dry. And you know me, I'm typically not happy with just that. I would have to get another color. Let's see, let's get a, I don't know if that's, let's get a coneflower blue and get one of these brushes here. These are just blending brushes. And I'm just going to soften the edge with that coneflower. Just adds a little more depth in here on the edges, and if you want to make it even deeper, come back and sweep some across. And then use that same color. I've got a little bitty script stamp here. Let's put some of that on our background too. And yeah, so that's coming along. So I just, can outline my berries a little bit. And like I said, this is still a little bit damp. Maybe that'll help. I'm using a very fine line. This is a multi-ball from Pilot. I really like these. But, you know, just quickly outline your image. You don't have to spend any time at this. You know, we're not going for perfection or perfect outlines. We're just giving the impression of the holly plant here. And just that illustrative line helps add a definitive edge. I'll get the stalk. Yep, it's starting to clog up on me. Probably picking up a little bit of that paint in the background. And then you could add, do I have it here? Yeah, I've got some gold. That might be a little bit big. I've got a little bit of gold glitter marker. Just put a few little dots of that into my holly berry. There. You guys see? Nice gift tag to go with our wrapping tapes. And, you know, I've got more to do here. But I'm kind of getting tired and I need a cup of coffee. So I've been on here for, I don't know, how long have I been on here? Maybe an hour. So I need to go. And I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday with your families. I appreciate you, each and every one of you that comes to join me here on my channel. And I'll see you again real soon. Because, you know, in a couple hours, I got another video coming out. So watch for that. I did a couple yesterday. So yeah, check them out. If you like my channel, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thanks, everybody.